Alright guys, this is Zala from Zan TV bringing you another cast of the PC Gamer Tournament. This is a game between Nox and Jibs. Jibs is the blue Terran in the top left corner and Nox is the red Zerg in the bottom left. This map is Calm Before the Storm and it's being used as the first game for all the matches of the PC Gamer Tournament. It's quite a nice map with this very safe natural expand, which is although vulnerable to attacks from air, a few well-placed defenses will be able to fend those off. I would say this favours a macro Zerg and a macro style gameplay overall, and hopefully we'll see some of that from both of these players in this matchup. So as we can see, both players are just starting off normally. This should be a supply depot down for Jibs, and the Scouting Overlord is doing its thing for Nox over there. You also may remember this map from a previous game cast between, I think it was Kill for Pi and Colgate. It was, yes. I think it was one of those games which I cast earlier. It may not be uploaded yet, but it will be soon, and it was a nice game between those two. So currently we are seeing this drone going to do its scouting thing over here and see what happens. Both these players are quite good and we should see some interesting play developing. Currently we see a Rax going down for Jibs, and I think we may see a 15 hatch, 14 pool for Nox. Okay, so guys, just to fill you in a little bit more about the PC Gamer Tournament, this is the second official, kind of pseudo-unofficial attempt at the PC Gamer Tournament. The first one didn't work out so well as there was not enough games being played in the allotted time, so it just kind of died a death. This one is being organised by Zealos, and you can find out more details in the link below, which will take you directly to the StarCraft 2 section of the PC Gamer forums in the unofficial official tournament number 2 thread. We see this Overlord scouting over to the right just to make sure there's no ninja expands from the blue Terran here. The Terran is morphing in his orbital command, as many would do at 16 supply. He should be creating a Marine, yes he is. This will help him protect against any early Zergling pressure which may be coming at him from Nox, and we're seeing a pause between the players. It shouldn't show up, but oh well. Alright, cool. It didn't. And we have Zealous here, the observer, just watching the game to make sure it's all fair. Okay, we have the hatch finishing for Nox in a few seconds, which will give him a massive income advantage over Jibs here. Although Jibs does have the orbital for his OP mules. He's creating a Marine and it's going quite well. I mean, we've got the Overlord over here just doing, it's very, oh my god, how long has SCV been here for? And this is his first set of Zerglings should finish this off. And we are going to see, a second barracks going down for Jibs. Jibs is maybe almost created his first expo at the probably finished at, I don't know, 5:30 mark-ish. So that it's quite a fast expand, but it's nowhere near as fast as a 15-14 expand for the Zerg. Now he's getting heavy gas here, which could be indicative of, I'm thinking maybe some siege tank pressure, or maybe even some marauders, just going very heavy on those marauders as they do cost 25 gas per unit. Jibs here is doing well. He's not too bad for his supply, and he's just putting down a second depot, but he is supply blocked now, which means he won't be able to create anything after this Marine and that SCV over there. We see 5 Zerglings on the field over here for Nox. 2 Queens, and we have a Baneling nest going down, which is very good against the Turtling Terran, as it will smash down these 2 supply depots instantaneously almost. It'll only take 10 Banelings to smash this? No, 5 Banelings even to smash this each. 10 Banelings to smash them both. We have a decent amount of Marines though, so they should be able to deal with that. And we have a reactor going down for this barracks and a tech lab going down, but I think maybe we're going to see, nope, engineering bay going down. We have another barracks being built and a factory, so maybe we're going to see barracks and factory swap here to allow the factory to get its tech lab up very quickly. We have some lair tech going down for Nox in the bottom left. This is very good for him as it allows him to get burrow and will allow him to maybe lay some baneling traps along his base and stop Jibs from taking this third, which is not that defensible, especially if you're a Terran playing against the Zerg, who currently has not got map control. I would be expecting this Marine to be dead, and maybe 3 or 4 Zerglings just sitting around this Naga tower holding it. Oh, and this Marine is going to do his Suicide Scout. He'll get maybe here before the Zerglings finish him off, I would imagine. We have 9, 10 Marines for Jibs here, and we have a reactor going down for this one, and he's not swapping the tech lab for the barracks, so it makes me wonder, oh, he's researching Stim. Right, that would be why he's got level 1 weapons on the way. And we have Baneling Nest finished, so I imagine we see some Baneling morphs soon. We have a second, 2 seconds. I'd imagine Nox will be taking his 3rd momentarily out. This would give him a huge income advantage over the Terran right now. As we look at the income tab, it's very close right now with those mules just pulling, well, pretty much pulling them even, because this base is not very saturated at all. I mean, there's a, if we have a look at the units, we can see that there's 49 drones to 33 SCVs, and those mules don't last forever, folks. So soon he's going to have to fall back, and we have siege tanks out for the Terran, and ooh, siege tech on the way. So this could be very strong in doing the Terran creeping push, just pushing his way down here, and slowly allowing all the Zerglings and everything to be just mass destroyed by those siege tank blasts. And we're seeing a 3rd going down for Nox at the 850 mark. It's a very, it's not a hugely fast 3rd, but it will again give him a huge advantage over his Terran opponent, who is just still sitting on, I think, what, 1 saturated main? Yeah, saturated pretty much, and a mega unsaturated natural, which is not the best for him right now. He has got 1 siege tank out, and as we see, both players, 40 SCVs to 51, so he's slowly catching up with SCV count, but he's sitting on 20 Marines and 1 siege tank. Now see, these would just fall straight away to that army, but the problem would be, Nox would then be able to remax instantaneously with all this larvae he is coming from his hatcheries. I would expect maybe to see a 3rd appearing soon, which would be quite interesting, and he's got a Spire, so I think we're going to see some Mutalisk harass at the end of this base, maybe take out a lot of these SCVs, and then maybe push further forward round into this side. But as we can see, there is 4 Mutalisk with another 2 in production, no, drone and another drone, by the looks of things. So he's only going to have, oh no, I stand corrected, there's 8 Mutalisk here, which is a magic number for easily being able to take down any turret which is thrown in its way without losing a single Mutalisk. As we can see, we have the siege tank set up in a defensive position here, and there should be a 2nd one coming down, and I would prefer that to be set up maybe here or something, just so it provides a nice hit on the high ground. And of course Zealous is back, so he was away for a while. We have the armory going down, so I'm about to see some upgrades soon. 2 more racks heading, so he's going to get these Marines being produced very quickly. He has level 2 armor on the way and level 2 weapons. And if we see, we have an infestation pit going down for Nox, which is a very good decision at this point in time, as if he can get Neuroparasite, these siege tanks will just rip through his own Marines. Okay, and we have 6 Banelings here for Nox and a whole lot of Zerglings. So he doesn't have a huge army right now, but he's maxing out with some more Zerglings soon, and he's 20 supply ahead, but I think most of that will be due to his drone numbers. Yeah, he's a massive 20 odd drones ahead of his opponent, and Jibs has just taken his 3rd as his natural has almost become mined out, and this Mutalisk Harask has completely denied mining at this base for a very short amount of time, but it has probably, I would imagine it has killed some workers and has dealt a fair amount of damage. If you look, workers killed, Nox has killed 7, and units killed is fine just now. We have some medevac coming out for the Terran here, which is very indicative of MMM with a tank push coming, but we don't see any Marauders, so which is probably a good idea against the Zerg, as they won't be the most effective at taking down maybe some Zerglings and Banelings, but these Banelings, if Nox plays these correctly, will deal a whole lot of damage to this Marine ball, which is going to be developing right here. We now have 70, 80 Zerglings on the field for Nox, so he's got a nice easy supply army, easy for him to remax with this much resources and this much gas. He should have some infestors coming out soon, I'd imagine, or unless they're already on the field. Nope, he'll have them coming out soon. He's got centrifugal hooks, ground carapace and melee attacks, all level 2 coming out. And these Marines, oh, that was sick banelings from Nox there. And oh, there we go. These Zerglings should easily clean up these buildings here and these SCVs before. Oh, and these Marines are just staying here. Maybe he forgot about them. But again, there's always this risk from Mutalist Karas coming back in to kill him. And that siege tank is in mightily out of position as it can only target a few lings at a time and is killing its own building. Oh dear. And that will go down. And Nox is trying to break through the wall. Will he be effective? Nope. The Marines are just wiping it. But this siege tank should go. Will it take it down? Yes, the siege tank is going down from this pressure, Zergling pressure. I think we have a hive. And I'd imagine we'll see some crackling soon with, he needs to research this adrenal glands. But as we can see, there's now a huge advantage for Nox as he just wiped out a lot of the unit producing structures of Jibs. Wiped out his third. He's got no mining, he's hardly got a lot of mining left in his main. Maybe, I don't know, 2,000 minerals, and he's still not mining properly from his natural, which is a very bad decision for him. This creep highway is spread sufficiently and Nox is just sitting back leaving his queen to do it. And we have 22 more Zerglings on the way for Nox, so his army is back up to full strength, I'd imagine. Yep, 83 Zerglings, 8 Mutalisks, and I think we'll see some Infestors mixed in at some point. There's one being trained there. Production again. Yeah, 4 Infestors being trained. Yeah, there. And that's a nice number of Banelings with the Baneling movement enhancement, so these will be able to rip through Marines even faster. And he will wipe out these rocks in, well, very fast time as these Banelings. Oh, seems like an awful waste of Banelings just to wipe out some rocks. I mean, these things cost what? Let's see, 25, so they cost 75. Let's see, they cost 50 minerals and 25 gas each to produce one, just to wipe out some rocks. It seems a bit of a waste to me, but never know. Okay, and here comes the Infestors, so we now have 4 Infestors in the field for Nox, so I reckon this is where he's going to push and try and wipe out these Medevacs with 1 or 2 well-placed fungals. I mean, there's 6 of them, 7. These siege tanks are well positioned, but this one could go down to 1 Baneling hit. We'll just take that out completely. 4 for this one, and this Marine ball is in great danger of being attacked soon. And here we go. Here comes the attack from Nox, and his Zerglings are just literally laying up ahead. And here we go. Oh dear. This looks very bad for Jibs here as these Banelings are getting in. Oh! Fungled and Baneling together. This is very bad for Jibs here as these games, and that's the GG. Yep. Okay, and he should just finish this off very soon. Yep. There we go. Alright guys, this is Zala from Zan TV bringing you a cast of a game between Nox and Jibs from the PC Gamer Tournament. Please check it out in the link below, and if you want to support, just watch some more videos, subscribe, and I should have some more tournament games up for you later, so see you later.